furlongs, first of two over this trip. This one's rather shorter in runners than the Old Borough Cup, and they break away. Polestar encouraged along towards the inside, looks like one of those that's going forward with Winston Jr. and between the pair, the pink cap Grand Descant. Fantasy World wider out. It's a shortish run to the first turn. Polestar now accepts the trail on the inside of Circus of Rome. 3 deep, but with cover is Ride the Thunder, although that cover about to disappear as they head into the bend. Mafting in the green and white hoops ahead of Way of Stars, and the last two as they make the turn, Love Talk and Valiancy towards the back of the pack. So they're making the turn, carry them into the back straight, and out in the lead, Fantasy World has gone on by 2 lengths. Grand Descant races in second place, just ahead of Winston Jr. Polestar half a length away in fourth. Circus of Rome ahead of Mafting. Red and white colours of Ride the Thunder had a little bit of a tough trip round that bend, was 3 wide for its duration and is now taken further back by Silvestre de Souza to follow the green colours of Way of Stars. Also passing is Love Talk, one from the back now, Ride the Thunder, as they string out. Last of all is Valiancy. So out on the front end, Fantasy World has gone 3 lengths clear from in second place at Grand Descant. Racing in third, Polestar on the inside of the blue and white colours of Winston Jr. A couple of lengths back in 5th place to Circus of Rome. Mafting comes next as they tack back across towards the inside, having cut the corner. And the last two, Love Talk, and last of all is Valiancy. So out on the front end, it's Fantasy World who leads by 3 to 4 lengths. Grand Descant is in second place. Winston Jr. blue and white, the silver jacket of the well-backed Polestar, as the leader still presses on with a degree of purpose, and there's now 15 lengths top to bottom. Racing in 5th place is Circus of Rome. Mafting is next as they continue their progress towards the turn out of the back straight, and then the pink cap of Way of Stars as they make the bend, and still held up right towards the back of the field, Ride the Thunder, and last of all the red cap of Valiancy. So Fantasy World already halfway round the turn, still has a lead of 3 lengths. Grand Descant races in second place for William Buick as they straighten. In third, Winston Jr. Polestar is in 4th place. Then in 5th place is Circus of Rome. A little bit of progress been made by Way of Stars. Mafting comes next. A few flat to the boards towards the back. Ridden along is Ride the Thunder, making some ground. Then Love Talk and Valiancy with a lot to do. Fantasy World has tried to break this race apart. Still leads. Right-hand side, Grand Descant. Polestar's now ridden in the silver colours. Winston Jr. towards the outside. And now a few are making progress from the back. Circus of Rome, and on the wide left-hand side, both Way of Stars and also Ride the Thunder. And on the other flank, Valiancy making ground as well. They're wide across the course. Ride the Thunder on the near side has come right from the back of the pack. Over on the other flank, Valiancy has done likewise, and it's these two that now forge on. Valiancy for Saffie Osborne on the far side. Ride the Thunder up the centre. There is not too much between them. Valiancy doing the better as they run to the line, and it's Valiancy beats Ride the Thunder, close for third, Fantasy World and Circus of Rome. Polestar was next, Grand Descant, Way of Stars, Mafting, Winston Jr. and Love Talk. Those two came right from the back of the field. They were the last two on straightening. They took different routes. Valiancy stayed towards the inside. Down the outside came Ride the Thunder. And when they came together on the line, it was Valiancy who won well. Another winner for William Haggas in what's turning into a good day. Fantasy World may well have done well to hold off Circus of Rome for 3rd and 4th. That's in the hands of the judge, considering that that horse was in front. The other two came from right back in the field, so there wasn't too many excuses for those in the middle. Valiancy, William Haggas is having a good day. First day time cheek pieces, Saffie Osborne, Wathnan Racing, as we build up towards their 3 chances in the Betfair Sprint Cup.
And a really good 20 minutes or so for the Haggas team, with Crown of Oaks winning at Ascot, and now Valiancy, after he won this in 2020 when he had the 1st and 2nd. He won it with Nakib a couple of years ago, and he's won it again with Valiancy here, ahead of the Reverend in the Old Borough Cup, and then Sky Majesty in the big one. Far side, red cap, Wathnan win.
Yeah, goodness me, it looked unbelievably unlikely in the run. I mean, Chester highlighted literally just before the off how far out the back he was last time, and I don't really think you have much choice, because he just doesn't seem like he's that interested. And then, you know, you just kind of row away on him. Saffie worked really hard to kind of get him in contention, and then he did just kind of start passing horses, and in the end he's won really well. He just looks a bit slow and a bit backward still, doesn't he?
He does, but I like horses that keep finding for pressure like that. And I think this is Saffie's first winner for William Haggas, and I'd say first win in these colours for Wathnan as well. And this will be a very important partnership. Could she keep building on this? But 1 from 1 is looking pretty good so far. So there's cheap pieces have worked, and the association with her as well. Good run from Ride the Thunder as well, who wasn't really proven at the trip, but it's running a good race in second.
Well done, William Haggas, here and at Ascot. Thumbs up, and a big moment for Saffie.
Yes, Valiancy has got there in the end. Saffie, when they turned into the straight, did you have in mind exactly what he wanted to do as they fanned out?
I walked the track earlier, and I know we've been coming down the middle, but I never felt like there was a huge bias anywhere on the track. I thought it was very similar all over, so I wasn't too worried. And because I'd been pretty much off the bridle the whole way, I was keen to just take the shortest route home, really.
He's a big guy. How much sort of confidence did he give you down the back straight that he would just keep going and going?
Not a huge amount. I was off the bridle for the majority of the contest, but we were going very fast, so I knew they were going to come back to me at some point. But the first couple of races today have shown with the sort of tailwind that it's been quite hard to peg the leaders back, but no, he's defied that.
Well done. Ganesh, well done.
Yes,
you seem to enjoy that quite a lot.
Yes, I know he win today. He always come from behind. I believe today he win. Very happy. Yeah.
Very impressive. Well done.
Thank you.
It's a big day for those colours, with Kind of Blue, Lazat and Flora of Bermuda in the Group 1 over 6 furlongs in what, an hour's time.
You know who I think's also run really well? I'd say Fantasy World, given that he led the whole way and was